For many people, the idea of life purpose feels overwhelming. We've been taught that purpose is something we must find, a singular mission that defines our lives. But what if this way of thinking is limiting rather than liberating? What if purpose isn't something we have to achieve, but something we can live into each day? In the dominant cultural paradigm, purpose is often tied to career and productivity, where your purpose is your job, and your value is in how much you produce. Achievement and success, where purpose is a grand mission or legacy that must be big and impactful. Future-oriented thinking, where purpose is something you find rather than something you live. This mindset creates unnecessary pressure, making people feel like they must constantly strive, achieve, or prove themselves in order to be living a meaningful life. But what if we approached purpose differently? Over the coming weeks, I'll be sharing videos that challenge these conventional ideas and offer a more soul-aligned, regenerative, and fluid approach to purpose. Here's what you can expect. The next video will serve as an introduction to the dominant paradigm, how it shapes our thinking, and why we need to step outside of it to reclaim authentic purpose. We'll then look at the productivity trap, exploring why we link worth with work, how the dominant paradigm ties purpose to productivity, and how we can free ourselves from the pressure to constantly do in order to feel worthy. This video also explores how breaking free from productivity-driven worth allows us to live with more genuine purpose, prioritizing presence over achievement. Next, we'll look at the myth of individualism, how hyper-individualism isolates us, and why a sense of interconnection is essential for deep, fulfilling purpose. We'll then explore the extractive mindset and why we treat life as a resource, looking at how societal conditioning makes us view purpose and life itself through a lens of extraction rather than reciprocity and sustainability. In the video Rethinking Success, we'll look at how to measure success in a different way, how we can redefine success beyond external markers like money, status, and productivity to embrace a more holistic and fulfilling way of living. This video will also highlight how shifting our definition of success helps us align with a deeper, more personal sense of purpose. We'll then consider how we can think beyond the dominant paradigm with practical ways to shift your thinking and step into a more soulful and expansive understanding of life purpose. In the video Living the Alternative, putting new paradigms into practice, we'll acknowledge that it's not enough to think differently, we need to live differently. This video will explore real ways to integrate these ideas into your life. In the final video in this series into why we need to rethink purpose itself, shifting from an external pursuit to a way of being that is fluid, relational, and deeply personal. I'd love to hear your thoughts as we explore these ideas together. Feel free to reflect on these questions. Have you ever felt pressure to find your purpose in a way that felt overwhelming or limiting? What assumptions about purpose do you think you've inherited from the dominant culture? How would your life feel different if purpose was something you lived, rather than something you had to achieve? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Your insights might be just what someone else needs to read today. Let's begin this journey together and open the door to a new way of seeing purpose, one that is expansive, evolving, and deeply personal. If you found this video meaningful, please like and subscribe. It really helps more people find this kind of reflective content. And if you're drawn to explore further, visit spiralpathlifecoaching.com, where you'll find in-depth articles, soulful book reviews, and resources to support you on your path to purpose and inner growth. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.